To look at EndNote, and I'm just going to take you from the last video where this is my tutorial library, so it's not a real one. My normal one has a lot more references than this, but this is just for the purpose of teaching. But I'm going to now show you how to download the article that we had on Google Scholar. So what I said last time was that we needed to drag the EndNote link that came through from Google Scholar. So I'm just going to do that now. And what I do is you can see me dragging across the screen and I'm putting it into EndNote. And it will show up. So now it's come up in here and we can see that we've got our author and everything here. I'm going to edit. We see all the authors are listed. We've got the year. This is presenting correctly. We've got the management science letters, the volume, the issue, and the page numbers. What we don't have, however, is the DOI. So I'm going to get that from the actual article. But before we go any further, we're going to insert the PDF. Now, there's two ways you can do it. You can go PDF and insert by attaching here, and then I can click the PDF that I downloaded. Okay. Alternatively, you can go into Edit, scroll down, and attach the file this way. And click Open, which is the way I'm just going to do. And then we click Save. And we can have a look now at our PDF. So let's just make this a little bit bigger so you can see it. So what you can see here is the article's been downloaded. And I can grab the DOI from here. So I'm just going to copy this. And I'm going to paste it into here where it's got the DOI, and click Enter and Save. So now I have my metadata, I've got the PDF, and I can see the summary of all the information I need, and I know I've got everything. I've checked it, and I can see how it should look if we were seeing this in a reference list. Okay, everything's correct. We've got the italics for the volume and the journal, capital letters where they should be. Capital letters aren't on every word, which is good. It's not all in uppercase, which is good. We want to do it lowercase. And we have our DOI, page numbers, etc. So I'm going to now come out of that, go into our PDF. Now the beauty of doing this and using this section is that we can actually highlight on here and make notes. So I can have a look and think, is there something that I would think was important? So we've got here, creative behavior is one of the best ways to enhance creativity organization. I might think that's important, so I want to highlight it. So I click here and on the highlight, and now I'm highlighting. If I want to put a little comment in, I can click somewhere and I can type a note, and I might put, this article is good for the essay assignment 2. Okay, or whatever else you want to put. But you can go through and highlight. You've got things in here. We might go down to their illustrators. Might think this diagram's good. Talking about different leadership. So we've got transformational leadership, transactional and laissez-faire leadership styles, promote innovative work behavior. I might think that figure's good and put good figure for question 10. Right, pop that in, get rid of that, make a note, highlight the page number so I know. So I can do a number of things. I can just highlight though. I'm just going to highlight. We'll click here at our highlight. So I know that when I go looking, there's something on this page that I was interested in. I've got a comment that shows me the table might be good, and so on. You can also go down to their list of references. Are there any references that I think I might like? And I can scroll through and think, well, that's interesting. Innovation, creativity in organizations, that's what I'm talking about. And then I could go and search for that. It's got the metadata that I need. Okay. Now, as well as using it for journals, and what we can do here is put this small again. What you'll notice is I've got all references here. Now I can group these. I can actually create a group. Oops, save. Okay, and I might add a group. So I'm going to put groups, create a group. and I want a group for assignment 1, so for a subject. So we'll call my subject ABC subject. And all the articles that are relevant to that subject, I might think, well, this one was really good. I want to put that one in there. And fostering workplace renovation, that's another one I want in. So now I'm starting to build. So for each subject, I can create a number of subjects. And whenever an article is relevant to that, I could put it into that subject. So that's how you auto-download, but you can also manually download an article. So if we wanted to manually download an article, what we could do is we can click on the clipboard. Well, it doesn't have to be an article, it can be a book. So let's have a look, and we're going to pick a book that I happen to have in front of me called Research Methods for Business. So this time I'm going to click here and go down to book, and I need the author. So in this case it is Sekaran, Yuma, and Bergie, B-U-B-O-U-G-I-E, Roger. The year of this book, because a book is an academic resource as well, so the year for this particular book, just finding it now, is 2013. The title is Research Methods for Business. Oops. Missed my R. Research Methods for Business. It was published, the APA doesn't need the publication where it was published anymore, but in this case I can put it in if I want. It was produced in West Sussex, but you don't need to for the referencing style that I'm using. The publisher for this is Wiley, and I'm also going to look at the edition because it's the 7th edition. Okay, and the information that will do. Okay, so I could put notes in here as well. So if I was reading something and I might make a note, page 10, diagram is useful. Could do something like that if I wanted. Okay, and there's lots of different things in here that I can use. Okay, so let's just save that and save. So now I have a book in here and a couple of articles, well, 3 articles. We can also put websites in, so if we wanted to manually put a website, I can go in. Now I'm just going to pull a website up and get some information from it. It'll be a second while one comes up. I'm just going to use a different page. Move this up here so I can see. So imagine I've got a website from, let's just pick something, we'll just find leadership. I'm just going to put leadership in, and I'm going to find an article called What is Forbes? What is leadership from Forbes? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some of the information from this, and I'm going to enter, it's a web page, and the author for this particular article is Kevin Kruse, so K-U-R-S-E, Kevin. And the year for the article is 2013. The title is What is Leadership? The publisher is Forbes. The access year, so that's the access year that I'm accessing this article, so we've got 2022. The access date is the 26th of November. And I need, just go through here, I need the URL, so I'll just copy the URL, paste that in. Okay. And that's fine. I've got the information that I need. And I'm going to save. So now I've got a website article. But what if I wanted a YouTube? So I might refer to a YouTube on leadership. Now it's not an academic source, but it might be something that I'm interested in. And I'm going to look up a YouTube from Ken Robinson and just get some metadata for us. Or Sir Ken Robinson, as he should be called. And we're going to look up Ken Robinson, A Future for Us All. And I'm going to use the information for that. So I've left it on another screen because I'm just showing this one screen so we can concentrate on this. So let's have a look. First of all, we need to go into our manual application, and we're going to look for film or broadcast. The author in this case is the person that actually put this up, so whoever it is, in this case it's Sir Ken Robinson. The year released, and we can find that from the information on the site, and this was 2022, just before he passed away. And we have the title, we call A Future for Us All, Sir Ken Robinson. The country was the UK. Oops, UK. The distributor is Sir Ken Robinson. The running time for this one is 15 minutes and 13 seconds. The date released was April 2nd, 2022. The medium, sorry, the distributor is actually YouTube. YouTube, my mistake there, YouTube. The medium is video. We need the URL, so I'm copying that in. And we need to put our access date, and again I'm putting today's date, the 26th of November 2022. Okay, and I could put some notes on there as well. Okay, so the distributor is YouTube, the medium is video, helps if I spell it correctly, video. We need our date released, running time, and our access date, and we've got all our title and everything else. I'm just going to click exit and save. Okay, so now we've got quite a few different types of medium, and now I'm going to show you how to actually use this on a Word document. So I'm going to pause this, and then I'm going to bring up the Word document that goes with it. So I'll see you in YouTube number 3. Thank you.